Hello everyone, and let's see what's happening in the crypto market. Now Trump came back with his tariffs again and the market didn't react well. What is happening here, I would like you to have a good moment to analyze. Bitcoin is a bit over, let's say, tired, okay, about all these geopolitical tensions that are happening. And we can see here that we had an exhaustion in the price. The price just reached 110. It was a breakout for this trend line, this blue trend line was a good breakout, to be honest, but there was no strength to reach the previous highs, which were 112. And now we can see a possibility of a correction now. And what I'm watching here, it's this level here of 106, all right, because it's the next step as we are just sitting at this yellow moving average, and that's what is holding at the moment. And this 106 level can be a kind of good bounce from here. If not, for sure we are going to get to this 105, and here there is a high possibility of oversold in our RSI, 4 hours oversold as we have here. And after impulsive move, 4 hours oversold, it's an option to buy. So those are the two levels that I'm looking for here, okay, 106, and also a good bounce here from 105, which is also our 0.5 Fibonacci level, that which could be a very good point here of support. All right, our major resistance, it's definitely at 112 here. Bitcoin is being playing against all those tariffs, and every time a geopolitical conflict it's announced in terms of economy or even war, we have reactions, and at this time the reaction of the market wasn't good. Also, we can see that the American markets are also becoming exhausted after a new highs and another impulsive move, and that's a kind of a good moment for a correction, because to break these levels here, we're going to have to work a little bit hard. And I think we also need interest rates to be cut in September, or I don't know, maybe July. And I think the market is waiting one of those decisions, so it can go, it can really move. But right now, I don't see strength for Bitcoin keep pushing. And all of course, altcoins are suffering the most, all right? You have just a little correction here on Bitcoin, and altcoins are suffering the most. We are not bearish, but we need to understand when we had a very impulsive move from 99 to 110. Okay, it's a almost, let's say, a 10% straight move. And now, of course, the things are, it's normal for the things to get a little bit cooler, let's say, especially when those tariffs tension come on board, and that take the risk out of the table. And of course, interest rates is something that we are looking for as well. When we cut interest rates, the risk comes back to the market, all right? People will try to find, and institutions will try to find, a asset investment vehicle that can be better than just throw the money on the bank and get 4% a year. When we drop interest rates, people become more risk, the willingness for risk become stronger and bigger, and that's why they will try to find another assets, and Bitcoin is one of those. Now we have two things in the market where Bitcoin and Ethereum, they've been holding a lot compared to other altcoins, and unfortunately, altcoins are weaker, right? It's due the institutional investment and institutional money coming in both of those assets. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the two levels that I'm waiting for, okay? And let's see, I think that's a real possibility. I think there will be a lot of buying pressure coming from those two spots. So this is the intake. Let's see if we don't have any other geopolitical tension happening. And also eyes on tariffs. Trump has made tariffs available for more than 12 countries. And we had a deadline that is on the 1st of August. So the uncertainty keeps driving around, and that's why risk assets as Bitcoin and other altcoins that are down, but Bitcoin's kind of holding, but there is a kind of a exhaustion in this movement. So this is our intake for today. I hope it helps, and yeah, anything, leave on the comments and let's talk about it.